One round left to play in our Elite Eight matchup between Auburn and Harlem, our five-time defending champs. The Auburn Knights have 210 points. Harlem is not far behind at 140, and I say not far behind. 70 seems like a lot, but we saw it happen at least once this season. A team was down 90 points going into this final round and ended up winning by 10. Another reason that every question is important. Also, it's most important to wait for me to call your name and say your answer loud and proud. It's a buzz-in, contestants. Other than that, 20 points. The rules are the same as they are for the buzz-in round at the beginning of the game. Here's our first question. Hands on your buzzers. What type of reaction, such as melting, draws in heat from its surroundings? Benny.
Endothermic.
That is correct. In order to continue, first points of the round go to Harlem. You've got 20. In the 1961 Operation VJ, India retook the state of Goa. Justin.
Portugal.
That is correct. That's the colonial power that they took it from, and you've got 20 points now, Auburn. What rapper who requests "Just say to me what you want from me" in the 2019 song Panini vows Ashley?
Lil Nas X.
That's right. That early buzzer was worth it for you. I'm going to ride till I can't no more on Old Town Road with his BFF Billy Ray Cyrus. 20 points. What trigonometric function can be defined as hypotenuse over adjacent in a right? Justin.
Secant.
That's correct. It's reciprocal of cosine. We're talking right triangles there, and that's worth 20 more points. Carbon forms its strongest single bond with what element? First isolated by Henri Moissan, whose electronegativity of 4.0. Andy.
Fluorine.
That is right. It tops the Pauling scale, and that's 20 more. What lake fed by the Shari River shares its name with an African country whose capital is, Justin?
Malawi.
Incorrect. I'll finish for Harlem, whose capital is N'Djamena. Benny.
Niger.
Incorrect. Worth a guess, right? Nothing on the line. The country and lake are both named Chad. New question. What sculptor depicted members of the Cornaro family observing an angel driving a spear through a nun's heart in The Ecstasy of Saint Teresa? Justin.
Bernini.
That is correct. Gian Lorenzo Bernini. 20 points. Gay marriage was legalized in all U.S. states as a result of what 2015, Justin?
Oberthal v. Hodges.
Say it again.
Oberthal v. Hodges.
Judge? We'll take that. That was the Supreme Court decision based on the 14th Amendment, the arguments were anyway, and that's 20 points. Lucius Verus served as co-emperor with what father of Commodus, who, while fighting in the Marcomannic Wars, wrote the Stoic text on Henry?
Marcus Aurelius.
That is correct. That text was Meditations. That's 20 points, and that's how we end the round, those 20 points going to Auburn. 350 points. You have earned the first Final Four spot. It's a kind of a position you are used to being in. Auburn, welcome, or congratulations. Harlem, congratulations really on going this far. First Elite Eight appearance. It's pretty exciting. We hope you had a good time, and we hope you come back and play in the tournament again with us next year. And happy birthday weekend, Penelope. That's all for this week's edition of Bergstrom State Line Quiz Bowl. Join us next week for our second game of the Elite Eight.